Hi, it's your girl Lisa back with another collective reading. I was going to go live because I never said anything about me coming on. I thought maybe I should just do the collective, the pre-recorded. So yeah, it's all good. Okay, hope you're all right and you've had a good week. Okay, so let's have a look. You never know what's going to come out in my reads. I never know, not ahead of time anyway. So let's have a look. Okay. Any messages for the collective, please? Let's give this a bit of a shuffle. Okay, let's have a look. It's a new deck. I've got to break it in. I'm getting there. Okay, right. Any messages for the collective, please, Spirit, please, and thank you. Oh, this one came out in the reverse. What is it? Okay. So this deck I have is called Oracle of the Shapeshifters, and it's by Lucy Cavendish. Okay, and it's very beautiful cards. Okay, so it's this deck. I haven't used this for a collective yet. So so the first card is Alice in a Sea of Tears. It says, cast away out of your depth, feeling abandoned. Can you see? But it actually came in the reverse, so my collective is not feeling abandoned and cast out. Okay. Right. Any messages for the collective? What have we got? It says, pose brave flight. You will not let fear stop you this time. Okay. So the collective is not fearful of whatever was holding them back before. I'm just going to open the door for my dog. Do you want to go out there for? Right, there we go. Okay. Right, I'm back. Any messages for my collective, please? Any messages? And it says, Brother Raccoon. And it says a safe place for you to go. Okay. So, there's a safe place for you to go. Sanctuary. This is making me think of the Five of Pentacles when you're outside a church and you can see the stained glass window and they only have to go in and there's sanctuary. Okay, so there's a safe place for you to go. What else, please, Spirit? What else? You really don't want to talk to me, do you? You don't want to come out. Okay. Snow White and her animal friends, you inspire trust and confidence. Look at these cards, aren't they adorable? And I've got Mermaid in a koi pond. Rediscover your individuality and become the dragon. And you see she's out there swimming with the fishes. Right, I'll be back in a minute. What you doing? Hey, should we go out? Go on then. Oh, so maybe the collective is being distracted at the moment. There's lots of distractions because I'm getting distracted left, right, and centre tonight. Anything I need to know, please? Let's try this. All right. Any messages, please? Thank you. What's this? So we've got Kitsune. I will show you whom to trust. And can you see, it looks like she's with a fox and they're crafty, aren't they, foxes? Okay, so use your intuition and, yeah, and you'll know who to trust. We've got the mermaid and the turtle here. And it says an elder will teach you. Okay, I'm going to keep going with this. I've got no idea about these reads, you know, we just see how they go, don't we? What comes out, basically. Beauty and the Beast, you need some space in a relationship. So my collective, you're in a connection or a relationship. Your partner could be codependent on you. You need space, I'm being told here. Can you see he's breathing down her neck? And she doesn't look too pleased about that. Okay, we all need a bit of space, don't we? Hey? Right, let's have a look. What else, please? What else? Once upon a Midnight Dreary, creativity genius, writing expression, artistic flow. So somebody out there in the collective is a budding artist and you want to write. Okay, so your muses are inspiring you to write, journal, or whatever it is that you want to do. I'm seeing one of these old-fashioned ink pots with the feather quill pen. Okay. So the collective is inspired to be artistic at this time. What does that say? Dragonaling Garden, a new world is born. Ah, look. This is about dragon energy. Somebody's having a Kundalini awakening. This is what it makes me feel. And what have we got here? I've got an empath here, for real out here. We got the deer. So this person is highly sensitive and very gentle. There's a squirrel there, so they're being urged to put a cap on their spending. We've got a frog here, so this is about take a salt bath or Epsom salt bath, about going for an emotional cleanse. And what else have we got? Oh, we've got a red, one of those, what are they called? Red cardinals. They don't have, I've never seen one over here. I think they're in America, aren't they? And that's about spirit coming through and loved ones reaching out. Okay, so interesting. What else, please? What else? You've got a loyal guardian out here. Okay. A magical protector is there for you. Oh, look, so sweet. I really like that one. And then we've got a time to say goodbye. Something is about to end for now, but I believe that a new door will open. All endings are just merely beginnings in disguise, but you know that, don't you? Okay. So something's about to end for now. It's a time to say goodbye. Woo! Right, where did you go? I gotcha. The fairy ring. New skills, advanced training, rapid improvements. We've got 3 people in this. Okay, they seem to be fairies of the fae realms. Okay. Somebody's earned their wings on the earth plane. Okay, they've evolved. Yeah, and they're really going down the rabbit hole, aren't they? From what I'm seeing here. It's about diving deep, going deep. Okay, journeying. God, this makes me feel like shamanic journeying. So there could be, it could be talking to a shaman here, or someone that is a shaman, but they haven't started out yet on their path, or they want to get going. I would recommend drumming group or anything like that, because it puts you in an alter stage of consciousness. Okay. And that will definitely wake you up. So that's great. Let's have a look. What else, please, Spirit? What was that one? Was that one that just fell out? Oh, God. I don't know if we just had a wolf moon or something. I'll watch over you. So this is about another protector. You've got a wolf. Somebody has a wolf that walks with them. Okay, it's a guardian. It makes me feel, oh, okay, I've got some messages. Like the cards, they really didn't want to come out. So somebody in collective is moving in secret. Okay, keeping their moves a secret. Little wolf girl, it's all right to be alone. And it's okay. A lot of empaths, we like that because we need it for our own sanity, you know. Right, let's have a look. So these messages came out. I've got hedgehog love, positive, uplifting new friends. So collective, you've got some new friends coming in, and these are positive, uplifting friends. Okay. Then we've got the delicate fairy and her ferrets. Change is natural, good, and yes, it can hurt. Okay. So she's got ferrets. So ferrets are kind of like weasels, aren't they? And they dig themselves in holes, don't they? And it says change is natural, good, and yes, it can hurt. Okay. Somebody's going through a shift at the moment, okay, in their thinking. And I think they're having to realise or cut certain people off where the connection, it doesn't feel right, or they feel they're being taken advantage of, or it's one-sided. And we got Miss Spiderweb. Oh, I didn't show you, did I? Hang on a minute. Did I show you this? Let me have a look. There you go. I'm showing it to you now, just in case I didn't. And we got the Snake Princess. So it says the serpentine path to power. And there's a snake in somebody's friendship circle, and this is why you're cutting people off, or you're cutting that person off when you realize they're a snake, right? I've got here the Black Cat, lost magic, atonement, rebalance. So you're rebalancing things in your life. Do you know what? There could be forces outside of you here, okay, that will straight up doing magic on the collective. And there's a scarecrow out there, isn't it? I know half of it's missing. Okay, the collective has been through such a shift. Okay, they've shifted their what they were thinking about, what they went through. And I think, to start with, the people that I'm talking to about this went through something which is unimaginable. And there was some really evil, cruel people that were attacking them. And they were probably terrified and didn't know how to fight back, okay? But the thing is, these people didn't know who they were dealing with. They didn't know that they were dealing with a spiritual warrior, okay? And when that warrior found hers, or their strength, their power, I think these people were absolutely terrified, because not only could these earth angels fight back, they're actually taking them out of the game. This person was like a spiritual hitman or a bounty hunter or something, and these people had no idea who they were dealing with. So can you see? She's holding that cat and she looks absolutely fearless. She's not afraid. These people are afraid of her, but they're still watching and stalking. Okay, they're still stalking and watching the collective, but they won't come near. So they're hiding in the darkness in the background doing spell work, okay? But Spirit's telling me it's going straight back on them, and a lot of them are getting ill and they're dropping like flies. And those that do the death magic, they write their name in the book of death and it takes them out. Or if it doesn't hit them, it hits their family or their children. It just is, what you send out, you get back. So these people, their magic is lost and they're having to atone and rebalance themselves. Because my seer, my spiritual warrior, whoever I've got here, she's fearless and she's so powerful. I've got here Miss Spiderweb, and it says, reconsider your alliances and make new connections. So they want you to reconsider your alliances and make new connections. This is phasing out people from the past that are in your self node. And I feel whoever I'm talking to, you've gone through such a shift in yourself, in consciousness. You're on a different vibration, and people are falling out of your life. They're falling off the wall, okay? This feels like, it feels like something that I've gone through, but it's not about me. I mean, I'm part of the collective as well, but whoever I'm speaking to, my seers or my spiritual warriors, okay, and earth angels. So any more messages, please? Are they feeling easier? The cards are coming out now. It's easier. So we've got Orca magic. Akashic libraries open. So this person here, I've got a clairaudient for sure. She can hear the messages from the whales. I think they communicate, don't they, in sonar waves? I'm not a scientist, but I think that's what it is. Okay. So she's getting ancient wisdom and downloads, okay? So this makes me feel this person could have had a past life in Atlantis. And I've got Elizabeth and the Lion. It's time to become a great leader. So they want you to embrace your leadership and step into your leadership skills. You're needed, okay? You're needed on the planet. Wow, what a reading this is turning out to be. I love it. Right, oh, please come out, please work, please give me some messages. Thank you. The Mermaid of Immersion, complete commitment. This is somebody who exudes mermaid energy, that absolutely loves being in the water and feels a connection to the sea. We've got those little clownfish, haven't we? And that fish looks like Dory, doesn't it? The mermaid of immersion. So basically the collective, or someone who's the collective, or who I'm connecting with, she's immersing herself real deep in deep water. Okay, these two go together. These two go together. Atlantis. This is for real, for real. This person had a past life in Atlantis. Okay, and it feels like home. But they've got past life memories, and they're starting to get deja vu. And we've got the butterfly ferrets. Okay, there's more ferrets here. Whoever I'm talking to in the collective, you don't have to hide anymore. It's okay to shine your light and be your true, authentic self. And don't give a monkeys what anyone else thinks about you. Does it really matter? The butterfly ferrets, I am reborn, okay? And she's been reborn, and she's got her wings, so she's on a high frequency. Let's see, the frog princess, heed wise counsel and listen. So this is about listening, I would say, to your guides, because they are wise counsel, okay? And it's all about having a clearing, releasing, letting go of emotional stuff. So you've got to dig really deep and go within, and you've got to really think about and get clear on what it is you want to release or let go of. We've just had a full moon, and I've got bats in the belfry. You can achieve great things. Okay, so this is someone in the collective who has goals, and they have things that they want to achieve in this lifetime, or that what they want to do, right? And we've got, oh, I've already read that one, haven't I? So, okay, so we got Artemis of the forest. Now you are independent and free. Now, Artemis was a goddess, okay, and she has her bow and arrow, and I think she's like the energy of Diana. And she's some kind of goddess warrior or something, you know. She hunts with her bow and arrow. So Artemis is about, she's some kind of warrior. She is deity. It says, now you are independent and free. So you're no longer trapped in that cycle, okay? And these people want you to go back to your self-node. So you go back, you've just come out of the cave. They want you to go back in, actually, and to be victimized again. But I'm hearing, hell no. You're out here, you're free, you're standing in your power. Okay, so you're being guided to come out of this cycle. It happened, it made you stronger, it happened for a reason. These people, the divine was using them as like a boot camp for divine warriors, okay, to make them see who they are, awaken them to themselves, okay, put them through their paces, put them through training, okay. And now when you emerge, no fucker's gonna want to mess with you, seriously, because you can destroy them. Yeah, this is pretty amazing. This is, yeah, so you're standing in your power. You're taking back your power from these people. You're out there living your life, but they're keeping tabs on you with their secret societies, and they're watching through divination, or is probably still paying people to watch you and things like that. The thing is, the collective, or whoever I'm connecting with, you're 10 steps ahead of these people, and they can't touch you. And whoever it is I'm connected with, you're saying, well, try me, because you don't care anymore. But the message is, if they intervene, then you can punish them, okay? Because you're focusing on your life, your new life, and the collective, the guides, they want you to focus on the kind of world that you want to create, what you want to build for yourself, what you want your life to look like. And that's what they want you to think about. And whoever I'm talking to, you're a very powerful manifester at the moment. So keep a check on your thoughts. Whatever you think about, you bring about. Okay, thoughts become things, and what is it? Energy flows where intention goes. Okay, so just watch your thoughts and make sure you're thinking about all the things that you want to create, or your dreams and how you want them to come true. You know, I think that was pretty damn amazing, actually. Have I still got some left? Oh, I've still got some left. So we haven't finished yet. Okay, so anyway, a twist in the tale, an unexpected change you did not see coming. So there's change coming in. Okay. Yeah, this makes me think about the Fae realms, and very interesting. And we've got the fairy bee, my life is sweet. Okay, so this makes me feel like cornucopia, milk and honey, and money. Life is sweet, the sweet life, they're saying to me, but you must choose. Can you see this lady? She's got to choose between these two cats. She can't have them both. Only one of them can come home with her, and it says you must choose. Okay, and I've got here a beautiful little worm, and they want you to take care of yourself. This is your light. Okay, you're exuding a strong light at this time. Can you see you're luminous and you're glowing? Take care of yourself, the message is. Then we've got the unending sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, negative nostalgia. So this is, okay, you come so far, it's okay to look back to see how far you come and give yourself a pat on the back, but don't keep looking back. That makes me feel this is a bit of trauma, and it's not surprising what you've experienced. I know what I've experienced, but they're telling you try not to look back, to let it go, because you're where you're going, that can't come with you. You've got to release that. So maybe some release work for the collective. And I believe she's holding a scarab beetle. Can you see? And that's protection. So don't look back. Only to see how far you've come, but don't dwell on it. Don't stay there, okay? And we've got strange companions in stranger places. Challenges, use your imagination. It makes me think that there's a trickster though around you, with the Cheshire cat and the raccoon, because they are, aren't they? The raccoons, they kind of look like they've got like a blindfold, or you know, like a bit like a crook or something, like a thief, you know. And the other one's the Cheshire cat. So it says here, strange companions in stranger places, challenges, use your imagination. So use your imagination and use your intuition. Let me show you. You see? It looks like it's mirrored, and it's like it's back to front when I hold it up. And it says, little owlin, wisdom as light as a feather. So somebody's spirit guide is an owl. Can you see that? I hope it's clear. And then we've got, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Quetzalcoatl and the priestess of time. Time has come, and the time to act is now. So somebody's being called forward to step into action, okay? It's time, they're saying. We got the sacred beetle armor. You have a mighty shield, a collective. You have a mighty shield around you, and your guides are protecting you as well. You're a mighty multi-dimensional being in different realms. Now it says here, you are unlike anyone else. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting. So you've got to know how unique you are. And there's a lot of butterflies around. So they're going through a big changes at the moment, transformation collective. And then we've got butterflies in gloom. After sadness, happiness and hope return. So no more being sad. Okay, that situation's gone. You've come through it, but you're still being watched, collective. But of course, you know, it's like a house. If there was nothing worth stealing, these people wouldn't bother, would they? It's because of what you have, okay? Because of who you are and your light and your gifts and abilities. Somebody's trying to shut me up, but I'm going to keep speaking. I won't let my throat chakra close up. So we've got Little Red Riding Hood. I am not a victim. You are not a victim. You're a warrior, okay? It says, Dragonfly Mermaid, you've attracted wonderful news. So dragonflies, they're like seeing the truth through an illusion. Okay, so you'll be about to find out some kind of truth. Your imaginary friend, childhood treasures resurface. This is about your inner child, okay? It's an affirmation for you that those that need inner child work, I ask the divine to fulfill all of my inner children's needs. You can use that as an affirmation and it works, okay? Then we've got Deep Dark Sea Mermaid. Find solutions in the unknown places in the darkness. I love these cards. I can't believe I've never worked with them before. Then we've got the Golden Phoenix. Something you thought finished bursts back into life. As long as it's positive for my collective, I don't mind. And we've got Fiona and the Unicorn, the gift of sacred sight. So, the gift of sacred sight. This is your third eye being blown wide open. They're polishing it for you and priming it. I'm seeing it. And we've got little brother and little sister, siblings, younger friends, and responsibility. Yeah, they want you to come in as a guide and a teacher to help the collective, to help them rise up again, okay? So this little lot is done. I'm just thinking, how long has this been going on for? Okay, I'm going to put these out the way because they are all over the place. And then I'm going to see if I need any more cards or anything before I wrap this up. Well, they don't want to go back together, so I think there might be a little bit of resistance right now around you. You might feel that you're trying to achieve something and it's not quite happening as you want, or there's a bit of a kickback, right? But this is just temporary. This is just temporary. So let's have a look. So I don't want to make this too long because it takes forever to upload. I wonder if there's anything else. Okay, let's just do 10 cards. 10 cards, please, for the collective. The first one is destiny is at play here. And I would say you've got 2 ascended masters here, okay? And they're coming into your energy and they work with you at night while you're asleep. Right, let's have a look. This is what I was talking about. Be careful of trickery. Okay, these people that I was talking about, mysticism, they're shrouded in mysticism, but then so are you. You've got a cloak on, and these people, they can't see what you're doing or what you're up to. And when they get readings on the collective, what's happening is they're not getting a real genuine reading because you're shrouded in mysticism and mystery, and these people, they won't get accurate readings. Okay, so they're having to be impartial. There's 2 versions they're getting, and they're trying to block your forward movement, but it's not happening. They can't do it. The spell work's not working, and they're starting to discover that. Okay, so you lead with gratitude, okay, and thankful for every little thing. And these people are out here gossiping about you, okay, but you've got your spirit guides there with you and your spiritual team, okay? And your soul family's coming in. You're creating, okay, your destiny and your life purpose, and these people are bittersweet. How many have I got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 11. Let's just get one more to close it out, please. I'll just take one more card. Workaholic. Now, don't be a workaholic. I know you love your work, but everything in moderation. So we have to balance everything, don't we? Work, rest, and play. That's the only way forward. What can I get for an outcome? I really want to do that. Let's go in with the my crow deck. Let's have a look. Can you give me a card, please, for an outcome? It says warning. I can't leave it like that. This is probably about these people, this trickster energy that's stalking the collective. Okay. What's this warning about, please? What is it about? Dominance. They want to come in and take over. They want to dominate you. They want to control you, keep you stuck. Keep going, please, Spirit. Let's get these people are being exposed. These people are being exposed. Oh my God, shut the front door. Can you see that? Now there's a force field, a barrier between that crow and the owl. Owl thinks he's going to come in and attack. Well, he's got another thing coming because he's going to crash right into an invisible barrier. So your guides are protecting you and your sacred space, okay? This makes me feel your home. You've made it into your sanctuary, and I think some of you have got crystals and protective stones, or you're protecting your home. I was going to wrap it up there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to at the moment. Anything else we need to know, please? Memory. So these people are thinking about you, but when you were vulnerable before, you learned how to fight back, and you're not that person anymore. You've changed direction. You're going in a new path. Okay, right, let's see. What else do we need to know, please? Luck. Luck is on your side. You're very lucky at this time, okay? I'm getting Midas touch. Midas touch. I'll take these messages. Caching, which means copying. So there's a copycat out there. Somebody's copying the collective. So please, if you do any work, I want you to sign it, put your business logo so they can't take it and pass it off as their own work. It's yours. These people might be reaching out. Just be careful and use discernment, please. These people are at a distance from you and they're curious as to what you've got going on. And they're probably trying to scavenge and get some insight. They might take a risk, but I'm not seeing it going well for these people. If they don't leave the collective alone, that they're really going to be in trouble with the divine. What else do we need to know, please? Teamwork. This is your guides and angels working with you, your spirit team, okay? Do you have anything else that you want to tell me? Anything else you want to tell me, please? Nature. They want the collective to be out there in nature because it's very healing for the aura. Oh, okay. These people want to cause upheaval in your life, okay? And they're waiting to see if their spell work, as if it's worked. And they're watching and they're in grief. They wanted to come in and distract the collective, but you're prepared for a spiritual battle. If they do come in, I'm prepared. I'm like, well, here I am, fuckers, you know. Come and get me. And I'm still alive. I'm still living and breathing. The death spells and that, they don't touch me. So collective, you've got nothing to worry about, okay? You've got nothing to worry about. Balance. You're balanced. You've got gifts. You've got new gifts coming in. You're very resistant. And Spirit wants you to release this situation that you've been through for all this time. They want you to let that go because you're not that person and you're on a different frequency and you don't resonate with it anymore. Give me a card to close this out, please. Growth. You have grown so much. You've come so far. I love you, collective. And I hope you found this reading helpful. God bless and see you on the next one. Bye.